So I've heard that ClanGen has had some fun updates, and I've decided that I'm going to play it. As you can see, there's a lot of new settings. I said this as if you've seen me play this before and you haven't, but I'm kind of just saying this for people that haven't seen the new updates yet. There's dark mode, which I'm not. You know, I have issues with like eyesight and also headaches. So I think this sort of mode where it kind of makes me strain my eyes would be bad. But I'll enable the background because why not? Save because why not? I could forget. I usually don't, but my memory isn't the best. Allow mass extinctions event. Yep, high stakes and all that. That's when I retire due to a permanent condition. I think that, you know, a person should be allowed to do what they want, and if they feel like they don't want to do this or aren't able to do this anymore, then that's within their right. That's not to say that all of them should. Enable shaders. We'll try. I haven't decided yet. The hotkeys haven't been implemented yet. Allow leaders to automatically choose a new deputy. I think that would allow for more interesting plots, honestly, but I might turn this off later. Allow warriors and elders to choose to become mediators. I mean, I think that should be within their right. I didn't see those new ones. Dead cats to fade away. Maybe we won't do that for now. Maybe if there's a lot of dead ones, then we can do that. We'll allow it for drama. Former apprentice's mentor. I imagine this means like a cat that someone mentors to then become their mates. This is like a one-star whitetail situation. I do not want that. And we do not want first cousins to become mates, obviously. New clan. We are not doing classic mode, that's too boring. We are doing this one with injuries and stuff. And cruel season is not a thing yet. Name your clan. Tall clan, HedgeClan. HedgeClan, sure, I don't mind that. Alright, we are now. I did use up one reroll, but I think I like this group of cats more. So, Tuftstar. She is an elder, but she is a charismatic elder, and, you know, I feel like it makes sense for a clan that's just arrived somewhere to start off with an elder who knows more things. Now we pick a deputy. I think I wanted this cat to be a deputy, maybe. There's also this one. He's compassionate. And he's loving. She's faithful. Maybe a faithful cat, sure. Choose your medicine cat. Maybe the compassionate guy. That could be good. More cats. I mean, obviously I want the child. I don't think I need to explain that. I do also want the ambitious kitty because it's always fun to have ambitious kitties. I like these two because they're pretty. I do want to have a sneaky elder because that's always funny. And I don't know if I'm allowed any more cats. It looks like I am. So, a shameless young adult to vary the ages a little bit. Can we seriously get another one as well? We can get Furpaw or Pansy Shadow. I don't know if I want to start with apprentices. So I think this is, yep. Sorry, Crabbird and Furpaw. Hopefully you guys are like fine. So choose a background. We can go with forest, classic, or a gully. That looks nice, especially with the name. So I think we are gonna go with this. Hey, let's go through our cat list and what's this? Oh, that's the cats outside the clan. Alright. So this is Tuftstar. Yeah, let's see the leader ceremony. Tuftstar leaves to speak with StarClan. Introduces themselves as modeled hearts, so does that mean those aren't people that she knows? Life for pride and certainty. Oh, that's so cute, Whisker Kid. States their name and steps forward for endurance. Flood pot for humor. Uh-huh. Oh, that's cute. Alright, no relations, no roles. Dangerous, we can exile or kill her, we're not going to do that. Alright, so she is female, she is a senior. She has blue eyes, and I don't really know what that word is, but that's her pelt. She's medium fur. She's 139 moons old, which is, let me think, divided. I actually have a calculator right here, so let me. 139 by 12 is a little over 11 and a half, so she's nearly 12 years old. She's a smart tactician. I knew I made the right choice. She has high experience. She still has all of her lives. Once again, charismatic. She seems like a good, she seems like a good, click the check mark to enter notes about your cat. Okay. And she doesn't have any conditions. Other than, like, oldness, but I mean, she seems fine. Blotch Minnow. What an interesting name. Oh, yeah, I didn't actually see what she was saying. She's helping gather herbs. That's nice. Blotch Minnow is trying to set a good example for younger cats. And she is 91 moons. She's a faithful deputy that's also a great hunter. Here we have Wave Belt. Oh, we can look at the medicine den. We'll do that in a second. Who's heading to the dirt place. And he's compassionate and a fantastic teacher. Well, I hope that, you know, he gets an apprentice soon then. And I mean, a scar isn't a condition. And yeah, all of their stuff is going to be the same. Lily J is worried that others are judging him. Why, honey? It sounds like you're pretty great. I don't know why people would be judging you. You're also, like, really pretty. And Suitfoot woke up on the wrong side of the nest. I do kind of feel like she would be have a little bit of a temper. She's righteous and an excellent fighter. Her experience is pretty low, though. I mean, I think she's probably the youngest of all of these cats so far. So, makes sense. Pansy Shadow is also worried about being judged. She's compassionate and very smart. And has long fur. And 40 moons, finally we're getting to, like, cats that are fairly young. Oh, there we go. Puddleheart is relaxing in camp. Another pretty kitty that's actually very young, just 2 years old. Ambitious and a good fighter. At least Flicker Needle's having a good time. They are looking forward to the day. Shameless and a great teacher. Winetooth is telling a tall tale to any cat who will listen. And Sneakin has a strong connection to StarClan. That's kind of sad on an elder. It's like saying that he's already 1 foot in StarClan, you know? That feels kind of mean. And he is charming. It's pretty funny for him to have a clan founder thing next to him. He is 4 months old, so I guess he would remember things well enough. Wave belt. Let's look at their medicine then. And this cat can work. I mean, I'm sure he can. Can care for up to 22 members, including themselves. The herb stores are empty and bare. This does not bode well. No one is sick right now. I know that. I guess that's all we can check. So, we already looked at all the cats. Let's also just kind of look who's hanging out where. The warrior's den has some young warriors. The leader's den has the leader. The medicine den has... not Leaf Belt. Who's the other cat? Had Flicker Needle visiting. I think maybe because they're like the youngest that can actually do stuff. They're kind of being given chores to go to like help the medicine cat and the leader and everything. The elder is here and telling everyone tall tales, and it seems like a lot of people are willing to listen to that. I'll keep them for now. Later on, I'll probably memorize. So nothing's happened obviously yet. In Starkland, we just have Daisy Leaf, who looks magical. Was only 14 moons in life. Oh goodness, that is so young. It's like being 20 or 21. And I really doubt there's anything to see with little Daisy Leaf. But wow, he's young. So that's allegiances. That's not too useful. Patrol now. We can randomly add cats, and let's see. I feel like just exploring right now. I guess we'll go border because that's the closest thing. And I mean, I think the leader should go, and the deputy. I did notice that Blatch Minnow is also in a lot of places and is seeming to, you know, want to be responsible and stuff. It does kind of seem like Flicker Needle is being put to work in like every way, so Medicine Cat, we'll send you on a nerd patrol later. Good fighter, you can probably go with... Alright, I'll put you here, and then these 4 can go on a nerd patrol. That should be fine. Your patrol comes... Oh, these are really cool drawings. A small dog. I feel like they would proceed. Oh, I feel bad for the dog now. Can we add everyone? Wait, remove. Does like it matter who I choose first? Because he should be first because he's the medicine cat. And obviously herb gathering patrol. They feel a presence join them. Why would we antagonize who might be a StarClan cat? That doesn't seem smart. I think that we are going to go and see what happens within 1 moon of them being settled in, because I feel like it'd be boring to just have the first moon. Flicker Needle has immediately found someone to join the clan. That feels kind of worrying in that, like, not worrying for us, but worrying for Jump Clan, because, like, imagine some guys just show up and say that God told them to form a clan or something. And your first reaction is, oh, thank goodness, let me get out and go there. You know, like, that doesn't say good things about Junkland now, does it? So I am going to keep a very close eye on that. And on Rotwhisker. That's also kind of a mean name to give someone. So, like, was he Rotkid at some point? Was he giving it because he had really bad injuries that started rotting? I feel like that's even worse in a way. And a rat bit wine tooth, that's also not good. Wait. Ceremonies, births and deaths. Relationships. Pansy Shadow appreciates Wave Belt because Pansy Shadow had a feather stuck to their face. Pansy Shadow is no, I clicked on the wrong cat. Yeah, it's this one. She is getting closer to Wave Belt, the medicine cat. Buttleheart is telling a story to Rotwhisker. Buttleheart is one of the young warriors. Moonkit heard an ugly rumor about Pansy Shadow. Oh no. Alright, Tuftstar is telling Pansy Shadow to eat, to I guess comfort her from the child being mean. Wavebelt is giving Pansy Shadow a task. Winetooth convinces Blotch Minnow to help them both rank out a clanmate. Winetooth is an elder, and Blotch Minnow is the deputy. Blotch Minnow, should he really be doing that? Flicker Needle, I'm pretty sure, is the one who brought Rotwhisker in, so I'm glad they're getting along. Blotch Minnow sees Blotch Minnow and Winetooth decide to swap prey, continuing to get along. I wonder if they're like related, maybe. Lily J is frustrated about Pansy Shadow. Sootfoot is sharing prey with Lily J, and Sootfoot is this lady. Health, yeah, we remember that. Remember that. You're with your leader, you're in the medicine den, you're kind of wondering. Pansy Shadow does kind of feel like... She does kind of feel like she's always in dens, and she probably thinks, even though her experience is actually average and she's pretty smart, I feel like she's probably avoiding doing anything because she probably feels like it's all that responsibility that she can't handle. And the other cats are probably assuming that she's just being lazy. That's probably what's going on. I think we're gonna take her in a training patrol with someone she doesn't have like a negative relationship with. I think one cat or two cats she had a positive relationship with, so one of them. And yeah, so to try and give her some confidence. Tuftstar is wondering if he would be a good swimmer. I mean, you could probably try that. Not in like deep water, please, but you can try that. Blotch Minnow is being pestered by flies. Wave Pelt is... Oh, there we go. I didn't even realize that was a thing. We'll look for that through all of that in a second. But is feeling underappreciated, huh? I mean, no one's been injured yet. So, I guess maybe because he can only do healing, he's probably feeling like he can't do much right now. Lily J is being very happy. So, actually I wonder if his frustration with our little pansy girl has more to do with the fact that, you know, like he's frustrated that she's being hard on herself or something like that. You know, I'm trying to... The series has just started. I don't want everyone to already be jerks to each other. So, I'm trying to find some nice positive explanations. Rotwhisker is looking around the camp with wonder. Aww. Oh, hello. Oh, you're a survivor of a tragedy. Honey, what happened? I mean, I kind of figured with your name and how quickly you went to jump ship, but... Yep. Well, it says to this cat's previous clan. But I would argue it's more in his previous clan. But, yeah, poor thing. Clearly had something bad happen while in Jump Clan. Wow, there's so much new stuff. Change name, specify gender, prevent kids. No need for that right now. We're not gonna kill him either. Sootfoot is sharpening their claws. Yeah, that sounds about right. Oh, I'm sorry, I almost clicked to kill her by accident. I do not want to kill you, Sootfoot. And yeah, caught humming to herself. Puddleherd is gossiping. One of the younger people, makes sense. Flickering Needle is announcing that they're heading to the jet place. Which means that either they're just like that or they're actually doing something else. But I think the fact that they're shameless probably indicates that they're just like that, but... Vinetooth? What does Medicine Cat mean? Oh, Vinetooth is being bitten by a rat. Right, I forgot. Sorry, I'll send to you in a second. Eating some fresh kill. Alright. And crying after housing two older cats. Guys, be careful. You're all old enough to know how to treat kittens. Alright, let's go to the med den. We need one burdock. No, we have one burdock. Come on, gender. What do you need? We cannot work with this condition. Alright, that doesn't really... How do I heal it though? That's what I'm trying to find out. Can I? It's not really letting me do anything for him, but maybe we'll go out and help Leafbelt get more herbs and stuff. Alright, so relations. See family, no family. Right, we know that. I'm pretty sure none of these guys have family. Choose me, not right now. Let's just see everyone's relationships. So, it doesn't look like she's romantically interested in any of these people. I mean, she's old, so might not be like her main thing. But she likes Sootfoot decently and is fairly comfortable with her. Doesn't seem to like Lily J though, and is kind of jealous of him for some reason. Maybe because he's like, I don't know, young and pretty. That seems kind of weird for an old leader to worry about, but... Blotchminnow, also pretty close, and fairly respected. I mean, I would hope so with your deputy. Pretty comfortable with Flicker Needle as well. Same with Vinetooth. Leafbelt, less so, but no negative emotions. It is interesting that she respects this child more than she does most of these people. In fact, she respects this child more than any of these people. So I'm going to assume that either this child is somehow related to her, or at the very least she has like a parental relationship with him. Seriously, imagine, well, she thankfully does have a bit more trust, but how does Blotchminnow feel that she's less respected than a little baby? I actually wonder who Moonkid is going to be apprenticed to as well. If we shoot dead, that shouldn't really change anything, I don't think. Yes, so all of these seem fine. Pansy Shadow, meanwhile, has probably the best stats out of all these people, so that's nice to know. Blotchminnow, is close to Foot. Doesn't like Lily. People don't seem to like Lily J very much. I wonder what that's all about. Maybe he really is a jerk. It doesn't seem to really add up with what we know about him, but who knows. But he is respected quite a lot, which probably wouldn't be the case for Jerk. Fairly comfortable, well, not fairly, kind of comfortable, and has a pretty big level of trust. So I guess these two just don't really mesh well together. Flickering Needle seems very well liked within the clan. Vinetooth is also quite good, but yeah, Blotch Minnow and Vinetooth seem like buddies, which is nice. All of these seem decent at the moment. Doesn't have any trust in the kid, or that much respect. Yeah, and what does switch focus mean in this case? Oh, I see. Switch focus to that cat. Okay, I get it. Leaf Belt respects Foot more, but generally likes her less. Seems to also trust. No one seems close to Lily J, even if they like see him as someone they're comfortable with and trust. That's interesting. Blotch Minnow's pretty good in Leaf Belt's eyes. Flickering Needle he doesn't have a lot of respect for, but does have a lot of other positive things. It seems like so far these people, Lily J is next, so I'm very interested to see what he feels about people. He likes Foot decently. He's pretty comfortable with her. Seems to respect very much Blotch Minnow and feel very comfortable around her, like really comfortable. Seems to like Flickering Needle quite a bit. Doesn't like Vinetooth, which is interesting because Blotch Minnow likes him. Oh, jealousy. It does say jealousy, so maybe because he wants to be buddies with Blotch Minnow. Is that what it's about? It doesn't say he has any romantic feelings for her, so it has to be buddies then, I guess. Leaf Belt is very liked platonically, but less big stats here. Tuftstar does have a lot of respect, but not a lot of personal like. Doesn't have any personal like towards Moonkid, but does respect him a lot and trust him a lot. It's like I don't personally vibe with you that much, but you're a respectable person, which is an interesting thing to say to a child, but sure. I guess Moonkid must be one special child with the way people are treating him. Puddleheart is good on stats, very respectable, and all other stuff. Like, not quite as high as Blotch Minnow, but pretty close. And he doesn't seem to dislike Pansy Shell. Actually, he likes her a lot. So, I think I'm right that he's just worried about the way she's treating herself. And Rot Whisker only has 2 relationships so far. Flickering Needle, who he has a slightly close relationship with, but nothing here really. Doesn't have much trust or respect, interestingly enough, even though Flickering Needle seems to have gotten him out of a dangerous situation. But does have quite a good relationship with Puddleheart, interestingly enough. Lily J, to Sitfoot, has a close relationship with Lily J. Finally, someone that actually likes him. Blush Minnow as well. And wow, she has good relationship with all of these, even if she doesn't necessarily respect all of them that much. Wavepelt is more on like your okay side of things. Tuftstar is very well liked. Decent with the kit. Decent with Puddleheart, though more trust. And pretty close to Pansy Shadow. Yeah, you know, it really doesn't seem like anyone dislikes her, so I mean, at that point it has to be in her head. Which means that we gotta get her out of her poor little head. Pansy Shadow herself, there she is. She seems to like everyone pretty well and respect everyone pretty well. And have a bunch of trust and stuff in them, so clearly she's not feeling mistreated either, so it has to be a self-reflection thing. The least relationship she has is with Puddleheart. No one has any romantic feelings for each other at this point, though. Wait, can I see your relationships? And Winetooth? Why didn't we didn't see those, I don't think. Did we even see Flickering Needles? You don't think so? Likes Sootfoot quite a bit. Respects, feels comfortable. Has pretty high stuff for everyone. The kid is okay. Wavepelt isn't like super well liked, but is trusted. And likes Puddleheart a lot and feels very comfortable around her. Ooh, respects Pansy Shadow quite a bit as well, and also likes Rotwhisker quite a bit. Winetooth seems pretty close to a lot of people. Wow, that's probably the highest I've seen in a relationship so far. And little baby Moonkit does also seem to like everyone quite a bit. Doesn't seem to have any negative feelings towards anybody. Yeah, Pansy Shadow is actually quite well liked. Alright. So now that we've seen all of this, let me go back to the relationships for a second. Alright, going to go on patrol. And our first alright, so I did say that we need to focus on Pansy Shadow. And to look at her relations for a second. Other than the kit, she seems to like Sootfoot the most, so I guess Sootfoot will come with her, and maybe I will take Lily J there as well, because he can prove that he is coming from a good place. So yes, Pansy Shadow and Lily J are going to go training, hunting, border. Let's have them training. Let's see what happens. Ah, there we go. Hopefully that'll help. Rot Whisker should go with his buddy Flicker Needle. And I mean, everyone seems to like Puddle Heart, so sure, you guys should go on a hunting patrol. Yes, beautiful. Puddle Heart does seem very popular within the clan, and it seems like he's pretty good at actually doing things as well. And everyone else is gonna have to go on a nerve patrol. So, yeah. Perfect. Alright, so are you feeling a little better now? Yep. He's definitely feeling a lot better now. I'm glad to hear that. So let's move on to the next moon. I think I'd rather have these episodes be just one moon and then maybe upload multiple episodes at a time.